Hi, I'm going to tell you guys in this screencast how to sync PowerSchool with Canvas. So first thing first, I want to give a warning. If you are somebody that uses weighted categories in PowerSchool, you will want to get those set up before following the steps in this screencast. If you don't, basically the assignments that you create will go in as total points, and so it potentially could throw the grading off in PowerSchool. So make sure that if you use weighted categories in PowerSchool, you get those set up. If you use total points, so if you're somebody that, you just play with the point value to create weighting systems, or you just use total points overall without category weighting, you are good to get started with this screencast. You'll still have to follow the steps in this, but it won't require you to do anything in PowerSchool first. And then if you are somebody that you want to have weighted categories, but you don't know how to do that, let me know and I will help you get that set up. So the first thing first, you guys are going to want to get signed into Canvas and click on the course that you'd like to start with. So I'll show you here with mine. This is my dashboard, and you'll see I have homeroom. You guys will see on your dashboard the different trimesters for your courses. So go ahead and click a trimester 1 of whatever course you want to get started with. And you should see your home page when you get to that. And the next step is to go to assignments and click on, this should be down here, the assignments setting button. So I'm going to go into my Canvas again and click on assignments. And over here all the way to the right is this assignment setting button. I'll click on that. After I click on the assignment setting button, I'm going to click import assignment groups. So import assignment groups. And then the last step here is to click that add button. So I'll click add. You should get a success message that they have requested to PowerSchool to import those categories. Now that should successfully upload or sync your categories from PowerSchool to Canvas, but I would like for you to check for successful syncing. Now I want to have a little warning here. This might take some time to sync. I'm talking it could take a day. So if you don't see it right away, please don't panic. If you don't see it right away, this is what you will see. It says, well, first of all, you'll want to go to assignments, and you'll want to click to add a new assignment. Now there's two places you can do this. One is here and one is here. If you click on this gray one, you're going to get kind of a quick assignment adder. It will not show you category options, so you'll have to click more options, okay? And it will take you to this. Now if you go up to this blue one and click this, it takes you to this option right away. So I usually just do that. And when you come down to assignment group and drop this menu, you should see your categories here. Okay, you'll see that mine have not uploaded yet or have not synced yet. Please do not click new group. If you add a new group here, it will only create it in Canvas. It will not create it in PowerSchool, and so then you'll have kind of two systems working against each other. So after you have added those categories, you can check, like I said, by going to assignments, click add assignment, and scroll to assignment group, clicking that drop-down menu, and you should see your categories there. If you don't see your categories and it's been more than a day, please let me know and I will go through this and make sure that we have all the steps in place. And like I said, you'll just see this new group option. I'll be back on with my example when mine have synced. While we wait for my PowerSchool and Canvas to sync, a couple of things that I want to put out there for you. If you are planning on syncing Canvas and PowerSchool together and using them to grade together, I highly recommend that you only grade from Canvas and that you're not actually inputting assignments into PowerSchool. That means that you will create all assignments in Canvas even if they aren't going to be turned in there. So even if you're doing a paper activity that's not going to be submitted online, or in my class sometimes we use outside web resources like Actively Learn and kids submit things in there. Even if you are not having kids turn in assignments on Canvas, you will want to create that assignment in Canvas. Otherwise, there is a chance that your Canvas grade and your PowerSchool grade could be different because there would be assignments in PowerSchool that are not in Canvas. Canvas can speak to PowerSchool, but PowerSchool cannot speak to Canvas. So if you add an assignment to PowerSchool, it will not automatically transfer to your Canvas. Okay, so I'm going to show you quickly how to do that. If you go into, or how to create an assignment that does not get submitted on Canvas. So if you're in assignments, if you scroll down, it says submission type. Okay, and this is where you can decide if you want it to be text, if you want it to be a URL, where they give you a link to where your assignment is, a recording, a file upload. If you go down here and click on paper or no submission, those two would be good options for you to put down as a way for you to still create something in Canvas, create an assignment in Canvas, but not require anything to be turned in through Canvas. That way you can come in and when you're grading for the students, you can still make sure that you are putting your scores in through Canvas, but it doesn't necessarily, you're not necessarily grabbing information of the students from Canvas. Okay, so that's where you would make sure that the submission type is where you could kind of play around with that so that you can still create all assignments even if they aren't going to be turned in there. One final thing that I will make sure that you are aware of, it says here sync to PowerSchool. If you click on this will probably automatically be clicked for you. If you click on this, if it's checked, that means it will automatically sync. If it's unchecked, it will not. So I would check for that as you're creating an assignment. The other way to check to make sure, excuse me, to make sure that assignments are synced is this little button right here. It says sync to PowerSchool is disabled. Click to toggle. So if you click it, it will sync. These are sample assignments, so it won't automatically do it. But if you have an assignment in and you click that little button, it will then sync to PowerSchool. And so you can see here if there's an X, that means that it's not. If you have any questions about these final steps here, please let me know. Like I said, you will want to make sure that you have, if you're going to sync PowerSchool and Canvas, it's highly recommended that you grade only from Canvas so that those grades are matching.